Doodle-doo, doodle-doo-moo, skoomoodle, skoomoodle, boodle-doodle-doodle-doo, hoodle, 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 hoo, moodle, noodle, 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 noodle. Eat your monkey, eat that monkey now. Eat that monkey now. Eat it. It's Comics and Shots, a completely improvised semi-comedic music by Howard Stern's Mick the Nerd, aka YouTube and TikTok's Mick the Man, aka Mick the Maverick, aka a guy who went into the forest and somehow came back. Today's subject, something that was originally going to be an Iron Man rant, but it's kind of something that needs to be said about a lot of characters. Especially in Marvel. DC has the problem too, but... Can we please stop making a big deal about new costumes and new armors? Like, in stories, like, especially Iron Man, but Spider-Man has this problem too. With Iron Man, it's like, oh, he's got a new armor, and it's way different from the last one. And he just does basically the same shit as his previous armors. You know, it's like, what was the last armor that was actually interesting? What, like that symbiote armor? You know, the one that's all like silvery and weird? And for the most part, it is just about, like, selling action figures. Most of these, they make a big deal about looking new and everything, but it's just to sell toys. It's just toy commercials. That's probably the biggest problem with Tony Stark and Spider-Man, the toyeticness of it all. Do I even need to say Spider-Mobile? Oh, God. There was, like, a time when Stan Lee, like, had writers, like, and artists give the characters, like, fancy cars out of a deal with, like, this toy company, you know, like, collectible, like, Matchbox. It might have been Matchbox, I'm not sure. Yeah, and we gave Spider-Man a car, despite the fact that he does not need a car. We all know this. Iron Man could have a car, but not Spider-Man. Never Spider-Man. Either a motorcycle or a giant spaceship that turns into a leopard-themed robot. Not a car, though. Not a car. Yeah. Yeah, it's of course, Spider-Man himself is just... I don't think he was initially made to be as toyetic as possible, but... The web shooters. How many web shooters have they sold and will continue to sell into the infinity of the time span? And more so, that, like, Iron Man and Spider-Man, they're Marvel's two most toyetic characters. You can do anything with them. Hawkeye, not so much. Wolverine, kinda, but once you have one Wolverine toy, you have them all. But Iron Man and Spider-Man, they're perfect. They're almost as perfect as Batman. Almost, because Batman can have a car. Iron Man probably can have a car now that I think about it. It's weird he doesn't have an Ironmobile. Oh wait, he can fly. His suit can fly, never mind. But the suit could attach itself to a car or a jet or something. I don't know. Point is, I just wish the writers would just have the costume just be a new thing and not make a big deal about it. Especially for Iron Man. Ooh, look at his new, slightly magic armor. It has a sword. I don't care. It's the same guy. In the same looking suit. It does slightly different. Whatever, man. Ooh, Spider-Man's wearing a steel version of his costume. Whatever. Ooh, here's an entire story where he changes his costume and superhero name like multiple times. We're definitely not doing this to sell action figures. It definitely makes sense for the fucking story. I see you, Marvel. I see you. Uh, yeah. All I'm asking is for you guys to cool it. Almost specifically for Iron Man and Spider-Man. It's true for comic book characters across the board, but enough of the costume craziness. Their classic looks are fine, and using the excuse of, oh, Iron Man has new tech, doesn't fly with anyone anymore. It doesn't. Find new ways to make Iron Man interesting, please. This has been a rant about the toyeticness of Spider-Man and Iron Man. I hope you enjoyed it. And with that, like, comment, and subscribe. Donate if you're feeling nice. Share it with a bear. And always remember, praise be to the blood elk, fear the stabbopotamus, and death to Kronos. Hostess. On the subject, how is it that Iron Man only got recently mega popular with how toyetic he is? That's so confusing. Ugh. Have a night, folks.